It's all lies. A Steve rant. You know what? Said Steve, in a tone that made Johnny wince. He didn't know what, but he had the feeling he was going to find out. Johnny had just come back from the toilet and Steve had just been to the bar, so there was no escape route either. What? Said Johnny, resigned to his fate. I don't believe anything anymore, Steve declared. So what's new? You've never been the most religious of people, have you? Johnny countered. Not believe in, just believe. I don't believe anything. I think everything is fake. I just don't take anything at face value. What are you on about? Johnny said, bemused. Well, do you remember that meme a week or so ago about the two old women on a plane for the first time? Johnny nodded. He'd watched it half-heartedly on his lunch break. It was quite good, but it hadn't been as brilliant as most people were saying. Did you believe it? Steve asked. I didn't really think about it, Johnny replied. See, my first thought is it's not real. That's made up. That's clever, but it's just actors. But why would somebody make something like that up? I don't know, but equally, why would you film two old ladies on a plane? It's not the first thing you think of, is it? Johnny had to admit that Steve had a point. And then there was that bank robber one. Did you see it? Steve asked. Again, Johnny nodded, realising he really should get out more. That was funny, Johnny said. It was, Steve agreed. It made me CA, but I didn't believe it. Just because something's funny doesn't mean it's true. CA? Chuckle audibly, Steve said, making Johnny CA in the process. So basically, whether it's a dog riding on an elephant's back, a kid playing in a puddle with a dog, or Charlie biting my bloody finger, I just think they're all photoshopped, set up, or played by actors. A bit like those awful You've Been Framed mishap videos that were all the rage a few years ago. Steve took a swig of beer. But does it matter? It's just fun. It doesn't matter if you don't believe it. I'm not so sure, Steve said. I think there's something sinister at work here. Like what? Johnny wasn't having any of it. I don't know, but all of these things are presented as real. People believe they're real, but they're not. I think it shows just how perceptible we can be. I think you mean susceptible, Johnny corrected his friend, CAing as he did so. Whatever I mean, it shows we should ask more questions, be less accepting. Steve looked a little embarrassed at having used the wrong word. Or just relax and enjoy life, Johnny said, smiling. I don't see they're doing any harm. Steve nodded. Johnny had a point. Maybe he was getting hot under the collar about something he didn't need to worry about. He took a swig of his beer and decided he needed the loo.